I think you have a guy who's a number 1 overall pick, obviously is physically gifted, is
Yes.
skilled, has proven, I think he proved a lot of people wrong in that he can be a winning player. And he kind of said, okay, I did it your way. I became a defensive minded guy who's a screen setter, who's a dirty work guy.
Right.
But he feels like I can be more. I can do that and be more. I can do that and be a focal point offensively. They need him to do all that stuff right now. He's responding to it. And, I got to give him credit for a young guy who kind of, I don't want to say there were, I don't even want to say character, but just like in terms of competitive demeanor early in his career, there were questions about it. He has showed a lot of maturity in the way that he's kind of rolled with the punches. Like you said, got some stuff off his chest. And, the dude's been a pro this year. He's been a pro and he's been extremely productive. And there's no way in hell they're sitting here at the top of the Western Conference quarter of the way into the season without him playing at this level.
No question. And the one quick thing is that, Ayton took a lot of flack for he doesn't, finish above the rim. Like he shoots these layups and there are times when, and Cameron Payne has been interesting because what he does is he gets in the paint and he draws people because he's got wheels. So he gets in there. Sometimes you're like, where is he going? But he'll get in the lane.
He'll get in there and figure it out.
What we're doing, the defense has got to react because it's like, okay, maybe if we don't, he'll lay it up. And they contract and he pitches it to Ayton. He's come down with some dunks that are bringing them the flashbacks of Stoudemire. And it's like, those are things that you talk about competitive demeanor. That's an example of I'm here tonight.
And it gets back to what you're talking about. Like, hey, he's not some fragile dude. He's 6'11", a cut up 250, like you showed on Twitter last night, likes to lift weights with his shirt off after the game, give you a little flex. Like this guy came in the league with an NBA big man body.
Right.
But the biggest knock on him as a scorer is, like you said, he's a finesse guy in there. He'll kind of spin out and give you a little baby hook instead of go up strong and try to, go through you and tear the rim off. So I do think there's, progress to be made, progress that has been made in that regard of his game.